We have so much, Sean, to talk about. I am so happy I finally found you. You have no idea.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Why build it to look like you?
We'd advanced the technology behind synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural, what with the Institute's records and my genetics and physiology. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
I only need you, Sean. That is a doll. That's a machine. As much as it looks like a human and acts like a human, it's still a machine, Sean. I came looking for you, and you are all that I need. I was looking for you. And I'm so happy that I found you. You and me, Sean. You and me. Now we can be a family. I only wish your father was here, but he's not. But we have each other, Sean. We have each other. Thank you for breakfast, Sean. That was lovely. I'll go and say hello to the people that you told me about, the people working here, and have a look around now. And we'll catch up later. We'll have dinner. Look at this place. It is so unbelievable. Everything is brand new and modern. And Sean has been living here his entire life. So much time we've missed together. So much wasted time. But at least he has been safe. Safe from raiders and Hulkmen and the military. He's been taken care of by nice people working for the future of mankind. How noble is that? That is amazing. These people have got to be amazing. Look at this place. It is so impressive. And my son is the leader of humanity's best hope.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Do you have some kind of remote
Wish
control?
Winston would stop telling those stupid stories.
Hi.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Doctor?
Status.
They weren't kidding.
All functions
You really
normal.
are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
That is impressive. It really is. Hi.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am. Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Oh, nice to meet you. Gosh, they're so lifelike. Excuse me, was that
We
a
don't
synth?
usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Yes, I do. Oh, you're
Greetings.
one
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Oh, no.
Not today.
Not today. Some other time. Wow. And my son is the leader of all of this. Hi.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
This place is so impressive. I am so impressed by all of this, I really am. You are very fortunate to
I
live
can't
here.
express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
You're here. Glad you made it. Excuse me.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Huh?
Hi.
Hi there.
Huh?
Just saying hello.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Yes. That is catchy.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Oh, so this is the cafeteria.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
I don't need anything.
My son just made me breakfast. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Hi.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Yes, I am. I am proud of him. I really am. Very proud of him.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Okay. But it's my son you're working with. But okay. So these are the different... These are the different... Yes, it is. Wow. Look at this place.
Dr. Thompson, I know
Hi.
we're not that close, but may I ask a favor of you?
Sure, of course.
Both Allie and myself are working late tonight. Normally it's not a big deal. Quentin is mostly self-sufficient, but it's the third night in a row.
Say no more. He can come over and have dinner with us. I'm sure the girls will be thrilled.
It's not too much trouble?
No trouble at all. Just come by when you're finished.
Excuse me. Hi. I think I was supposed to talk to you. Hi.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay, thank you. Madison, thank you. For that. Thank you. And I do appreciate it. I really do. I do appreciate it. Huh. Wow. So impressive, isn't it? It really is.
So much research, so little time.
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package
Likewise.
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
All this must be a little overwhelming for
There's
you.
enough friction as it is between us
Hey there.
and pretty much all
So
the
you
other
were there the day the bombs
Going
fell.
soft on me, Alana?
That must
My
have been
methods get
terrifying.
results, and they will this time
Yes,
as well.
it was. It
You'll see.
really was.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people. I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Likewise. Likewise. Nice to meet you.
Just got an update on the repairs to
Hi, Doc.
X91.
So,
it's gonna take a few more weeks.
Here you are. Justin A.O., Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Nice to meet you, Justin. I'm surprised how well you take my encounter with the Courser. But I'm glad that you do. Taking it that well.
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll take a note. Thank you, ma'am.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties. I fixed one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least I'm not bored.
Remember to practice
Hey, Doc.
good sanitation
It's a
habits
real
at all
juggle,
times.
trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place might look shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
How old are we talking about?
Well, the reactor and a lot of the related systems. You know, cooling, monitoring, power distribution. That's all pre-war tech. Most of the superstructure down here was built later, by the people who survived the war. I guess each generation's been tinkering with the place, adding labs, making upgrades, and so on. There's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
Nice meeting you. Wow. Wow. That is just... wow. What's this place then? Robotics?
You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our synths may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity, and they have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and institute interests, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us then?
Yes, of course.
Ah, good. Sean is most pleased, I'm sure. He's been quite anxious to have you with us. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third-generation synths are a true breakthrough. A culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhaustive. I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it. Imagine what you could accomplish if you could live without fear of hunger or disease. Imagine what you could create if you could spend every waking moment of your life as you saw fit, with no need of sleep. Like I said, a momentous time.
Oh, so they don't need food or sleep? Oh my god. Look at this. Oh god. Oh. Oh.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on, would you?
Pardon me.
Excuse me. Hi. Hi. Excuse me?
Please proceed
Hello.
directly to processing.
I'm new here.
God, they speak and everything. Oh god. Oh my god, this is... oh, this is a little too much. That just seemed... I don't know, that just seemed too much. God. It really did.
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here?
Yes, it is. Hi, Julia.
Hey, sweetie.
My mommy says your father's mommy, but he looks so much older than you.
Yes, I know, Julia. It's strange, isn't it? I also think it's very strange. Excuse me.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
Hi, Doc.
Yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
Sorry to bother you then.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye, Doctor. I won't disturb you.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Clayton. You keep them... Jesus. But synth gorillas? Why? My God, why?
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results. Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
I don't know, do we? Maybe with synth gorillas, it might be necessary. Oh, gosh. Gosh.
Your presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God. I really hope all of this isn't too good to be true. But it's Sean. It's Nate and mine's blood, flesh and blood. Sean.
Sean?
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Sean. It really is a wonderful place. Do you mind if I download some data about you and give it to Sturgis? They helped me bring me to you, so that's the least I can do. Can I use your terminal? Good. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Now, where did he say his password was? Can't remember. Where did he say? Here it was, yes. That was so nice of you, Sean, it really was.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal: The goal is best summarized by our motto. Mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Of course, but what do you mean?
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Oh God, yes, of course. Of course, I will do whatever to help.
The sooner that synth is safely back in the Institute, the better for everyone.
Of course, I will take care of it right away, Sean, I really will. We don't want any of our synths going out there and killing a lot of people. That is just not right. I will get right on it. You have my word.
You should get going.
Yes, I will,
There's no time to waste.
No, there's not. I will try that teleporter now, then. Gosh, this is really... And I'll say hello to Sturgis from you. It was so nice of you to share that information, John. It really was. God, how does it work? She said to use the pit boy. Okay, down to the ground we go. Oh my God, that worked again. Dogmeat, hi!
Hey.
Dogmeat, hi, I'm so glad.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh God, I'm glad to see you.
Never mind, boy.
You have no idea, Dogmeat. I was so afraid that was the last time I saw you. And Nick, hi. Oh, it's so good to see you. I have so much to tell you. Let's go to Sanctuary and tell you everything on the way. Come on, guys. I have so much to tell you guys. Come on. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. You really wouldn't believe it. I found my son. I found my son, Nick. I really did. I am so happy. I can't wait to tell Sturgis all about it. Oh, you should have been there, Nick. You really should have been there. It was amazing. Everything was brand new. And modern, hyper modern. They have technology you wouldn't believe. And they're the best hope for mankind, Nick. They really are. They can help humans everywhere. Help people with everything. They have everything that you can think of. They really do. It's amazing. I have so much hope now for humanity. I'm so happy. And it's my son. It's my son, Nick. I am so proud of him. I really am. Of everything that he has accomplished. So there's this synth that thinks I think his name was Gabriel. I can't really remember. And he's a raider. And he kills people. You know, you hate raiders. And you know, with this synth, he's a raider. All thanks to that railroad. But we just have to give Sturgis this information first, because he's waiting for it. And I can't wait to tell them everything. Him and Preston and everybody. God, what a day. I'm so happy, Dogmeat. Yes, I am. Oh, Sturgis! Hold up, Sturgis! You wouldn't believe this!
What's going on?
Sean! I found Sean in the Institute. He's the head of the Institute. They're not our enemy, Sturgis. This information is given to you with Sean's blessing.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data.
Well, alright. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
That's true, Sturgis, but first of all, come on, let's have a cup of coffee and I'll tell you everything. Come on.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.